Hi, I want to wish you an amazing, meaningful, and inspirational Shabbos. This Shabbos is Parsha Shoftim. There's a lot to say. Just a couple of points from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. The first is that in every generation there is a leader, what we call a Rebbe, Rosh B'nai Yisrael, and effectively the whole goal of life is to be able to allow our soul, our mind, to dominate our emotions. As Margaret Thatcher said, a person without religion is a slave to their passions. If we, God forbid, allow emotions to gain control, such as an addiction, or even worse, an anger, etc., we are not the person in charge. It is that emotion driving us, like if you allowed your dog to take you on a walk. It would be quite chaotic, which is what emotions are. So the great question, of course, is what is or where is God? Where is his guidance? And of course, it's the Torah. And beyond the Torah, there is the personal relationship God has with each and every one of us. Some people think that the apex is the Torah and the mitzvahs, but the Rebbe says no. It's actually living your personal life, whether it's in business, whether it's in family, as a godly person in b'chol drachecha da'eu, in all the details of your life. And in conclusion, we have to know that every generation is gifted with a great, great leader, which is head and shoulders, who is head and shoulders above and beyond each and every one of us. And that leader literally is like our head. Imagine the body compared to the head. There's no comparison. Everyone in the generation compared to the head is like nothing. The head is heads and shoulders above everyone else. And that being the case, for us to obey his directives, to listen to him, is literally listening to God, because he is a prophet of God sent into the generation. Every generation has one. The Lubavitcher Rebbe is in our generation. He clearly tells us that we should get ready for the coming of the Moshiach, which hopefully will be here this year before the end of the year. Hopefully Israel will go into Damascus, get rid of those evil ISIS terrorist people. Somehow are amazingly able to forget the evil. I mean, these people, this guy had a $10 million bounty on his head. Pure evil, the pure horrific evil of these people. And the moment they gain power, the moment they have the ability, they're like a snake waiting to strike. Hundreds of millions of Arabs and Muslims are just wishing that they could rape and pillage and plunder. What they did in October 7, they want to do to the entire Western civilization, including Muslims that don't necessarily follow their insanity. And so therefore the West has to stop being complacent by those in power not doing what they need to do. The role of a government is to protect the innocent from the guilty. There's no other reason to have a government. It's not here like Obama to tell children which bathrooms they should be using. It's here to protect the innocent from the guilty. And the only way we do that is by identifying who are the murderers, who are the people that wish to destroy, and by destroying them before, not after they kill, before. That's the role of a government. And we can only hope and pray that Moshiach comes immediately, or that somehow he puts in the heart of the leaders to do the right thing, which hasn't happened yet. But with God's help, we should see the miraculous resurrection of the dead. The Rebbe and all the tzaddikim will come back. We'll have Moshiach. We'll have the Beit HaMikdash. Truly we'll have peace and goodness forever.